Archer are ready to fly, and more updates on their European venture from Archer UK. Hey up everyone, welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. I'm Vaz. You know what time it is? Time to start talking eVTOLs. Welcome to your daily eVTOL show, the only show you need daily. Let's go back to the studio. Let's quickly bring up the media and topic of the day. I will catch up with you in the chat and we'll get back to the analyst room for, as I said, the topic of the day. There we are. Let me just bring up the media quickly, change the scenes, and I think we are ready to go. Okay, let's get back to the analyst room for the topic of the day. And it's fairly exciting. There we are, topic of the day. We've got good update on Archer Aviation's. Apologies, seen issue. We've got update from Archer Aviation on their British branch, Archer UK. Let me bring this on the screen, the news of the day. Archer selects Bristol as home for its UK engineering hub. Archer's Bristol engineering hub will support some of the company's most advanced engineering initiatives in both commercial and defense sectors. Defense is the key word here. Following Archer's recent announcement in December 2025, we'll get to that very shortly, and then I will unveil the biggest news of the day. Following Archer's recent announcement in December 2025 of its plans for its UK hub, it has received hundreds of applications and has now begun hiring engineers to help Archer deliver the next era of advanced aerospace and defense. So that is some good progress. We know that Archer are taking part in some defense projects, and let's elaborate it. We've got some more notes. Archer today announced that it has selected Bristol as the home of its UK engineering hub, which will support some of the company's most advanced engineering initiatives across both commercial and defense programs. With a long history of aerospace innovation and a deep well of talent, Bristol offers an ideal location for Archer's UK hub. Since Archer's announcement in December, and we'll get to that very shortly, of its plans for its UK hub, it has received hundreds of applications and has begun hiring engineers to help Archer deliver the next era of advanced aerospace and defense. Why Bristol? Historically, it's a hub. It's a hub of British aerospace industry. We also have Vertical Aerospace based in Bristol and in the area. We have GKN as well, who are their partner together with Anduril on one of the big defense projects they are taking part in. We'll get to that very shortly. So this workforce will help drive Archer's local collaboration with Anduril UK and GKN, initially focused on the company's joint work in support of the British Army's Project NIX and the Ministry of Defence's Land Autonomous Collaborative Platform program. So this is an AH-64 Apache helicopter. Royal Air Force. What is Project NIX? Project NIX is a project or contract, if you will, announced by the Department of Defense of the United Kingdom. Why this aircraft? Well, this project is tendering for a new, think of it as a wingman, but it's not a piloted wingman to the helicopter. It's an semi-autonomous wingman. So think of an AI platform that can assist the helicopter pilot during certain missions, for certain purposes, for certain cases. This platform is supposed to be semi autonomous. What does it mean? Well, obviously it will be autonomous, but it will be listening to the directions and orders from the pilot, from the number one. And they don't necessarily have to be deployed only 1-to-1 ratio. We can have one helicopter together with 2, 3, maybe 4 of these wingmen. And they could be creating a swarm and very efficient, aggressive pack, if you will. Or a flock. I don't know. What is a plural? Tell me in the chat, what is the plural noun of a helicopter? What do you call multiple helicopters? Is it a pack? Is it a flock? I don't know. You tell me. You make it up. So we are talking about a very widely or very important part of the Royal Air Force side, is the AH-64 Apache. Anduril UK, established last year in December, now are setting their foot on the British ground physically. And this is the news from last year. So let's just quickly relapse to it so we have this in context. December the 16th, as you can see behind me, Anduril UK, Archer and GKN Aerospace convened to announce a team agreement in support of the work Anduril is doing with the British Army and Ministry of Defence. The collaboration is initially focused on the British Army's Project Nyx and the Ministry of Defence's Land Autonomous Collaborative Platform Programme, but will also explore future opportunities at GKN Aerospace's Isle of Wight airframe production facility. We are talking about a nice pot of 80 million British pounds. Might not be big, but this is just covering the development and the test deployment of this aircraft, of this platform. So, Archer, if they win, there are multiple competitors. If they win, they will definitely be providing and supplying the propeller side of the aircraft, and they will possibly be providing the motor, the propulsion, the power side of the aircraft as well. We've got picture from Archer as well. This is where their premises are supposed to be. Let's just zoom in into the reception. I find it quite smart. I know where that is. I'm not going to show it. I'm not going to reveal it on the show. But this is the reception. This is the front desk. I think it looks quite smart. Obviously, it's a render. It's an artist impression, but it could be very nice premises. And who knows? Maybe we will get a chance to see Archer on the ground in their UK branch. That's not it. We have massive news. And so far, and maybe for a while, biggest news of the year so far from Archer Aviation. Namely, from their CEO, Adam Goldstein. Tweet from last night. Let's just zoom in so we can see it. Got our airworthiness certification for November 704 Alpha X-ray. About to enter the fleet. Been grinding the last month in ground tests. Final checks, safety of flight, and then she begins the piloted eVTOL campaign. Team has been fighting through the atmospheric river that hit California this week. This is key. Got our airworthiness. This is the aircraft. We got a few pictures as well, so we got a little preview. You can see better from this side. You can see preview of the avionics as well, which is quite unique. I don't want to say they are revealing their intellectual property, but Archer must be well confident if they give you this sort of insight. So you can see what is here at the front of the aircraft, but you can also see what is actually on the inside of the aircraft, the test avionics and all the meters. And we have another picture I used for the thumbnail of the show, N704AX, November 704 Alpha X-ray. The aircraft that is capable, allegedly, of full piloted transition. What does it mean? That means that Archer can finally enter the final phase of their testing flights. What does it mean, airworthiness? I would like to mention this as well. I would like to elaborate this before we move on to the chart of the day, and then we will come back to you in the chat, and then I will send you to Martyn. So let me just quickly expand on the airworthiness. We've got the FAA, Federal Aviation Administration's website, and they describe airworthiness certification of aircraft. What is an airworthiness certificate? An airworthiness certificate is an FAA document which grants authorization to operate an aircraft in flight. Issuance of airworthiness certificates is governed by the Title 14 Code of Federal Regulations, Subpart 4 Airworthiness Certificate. So we have more details here, but I just want to share one thing with you. There's more insight to it. It's very specific airworthiness or certification. We have various types. We have various categories. We have sports. We have other aircraft. But yeah, we have light sports aircraft. We have acrobatic aircraft, racing aircraft. But this one is the key for Archer. An experimental airworthiness certificate is issued to operate an aircraft that does not have a type certificate or does not conform to its type certificate and is in condition for safe operation. So this means Archer don't have to wait to complete their type certification, and they can start flying literally today. I don't think Archer will be flying today. You bear with me, I will tell you what my expectation is. But this is big news. And you have subcategories, you have research and development, showing compliance with regulations. That will be what Archer will be using later for their further testing aircraft, crew training, exhibition, air racing, and market surveys. So this is massive news because now Archer can take off. And I don't think we are talking weeks. Archer are announcing their earnings, their fourth quarter of 2025, early March. Knowing Archer, historically, they will want to show off. They will want to bring this to the table for the earnings call. So I think we have days, not weeks. That's just my own personal opinion, but we might be onto something. So let me know in the chat, do you think this is good news? I mean, how good this news is on the scale from 1 to 10, where 10 is massive, 1 is very mediocre. Let me know. Now, let's just quickly address the markets. Today has been a bit uncertain day. This is our, so that we are covering the eVTOL market as the whole biotope. We have Archer doing fairly well on the back of the information. We've got Vertical Aerospace, which is slightly up. Joby going sideways. Horizon Aircraft doing fairly well. Coming to the closing bell, $1.91. That's about 5% upside today. Not so fairly well. United Airlines and Delta Airlines haven't found any reason. Airbus also reported quite disappointing update on their earnings call. So Airbus was down 7% before the opening bell. But let's have a look at Archer. We are coming to the closing bell at around $7.15. Is it good news? Is it bad news? Well, if we zoom out, if nothing, if we don't see an upside, we at least can see a consolidation. Let me just bring my trading view markups. I think this is good news. Looking at the chart, unless we have massive macroeconomic impact, I think we are looking at some good levels ahead of us. We marked up the key support, $6.60. We touched it twice. You can see 1, 2 in the previous days. Now we were sort of bouncing between the 7 and $6.60 mark. Now we are above $7. And if you zoom out, you can see this slight uptrend. So this could be good news. And if we continue sideways and slightly up, it won't be long. Look here, the earnings call. So by the earnings call, knowing Archer, and historically, they will want to fly before the earnings call, or at least at the day of the earnings call, as they do. So yeah, I'm not saying buy or go and buy, or this is not financial advice, it's just my own strategy. I bought Archer way lower. I bought Archer on this dip in here. So I've got quite good position. I will be looking to increase slightly my position because, as I said, we might see some good upside. And another key level will be $7.50. Once we break through $7.50, we can start looking at higher levels around $8. So again, something definitely worthwhile to have in your mind. Let's get back to the studio, address your questions in the chat, and then I will send you off to Martyn for the main show of the evening, closing bell. Right on. I can see your messages. 8 out of 10 news. Okay, I love it. Let me just get rid of this. Let's have a little background feature on there on the screen. Now we are back in the main studio. Right, let's have a look at the chat. By the way, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you are new to this sector, subscribe, because we are bringing you updates on the eVTOL market daily. And I mean, this 20-minute block, I think is pretty much the only show you need daily for the eVTOL market to keep you up to date, because we break down the chart movements, we bring you the news, we bring you the topic of the day. I mean, it's up to you, but subscription costs you nothing. We got Henrik here, Mac is here. We are running a poll. I will close the poll in 2 minutes. Are you excited? Oh yeah, yes, but they will need time, undecided, or it won't fly. We have few skeptical people, and I don't blame you. But that's a discussion for another show. Mac H is here. Hello to all. Henrik is here. I love it. Dark Drobit. Hello. DJ Hayes. Liz is here. Darren Brown. Bristol. DJ Hayes. eVTOL capital of the world. Yeah, pretty much. Sim Maverick is here. Squadron of helicopters. Squadron. Yeah, I like it. I guess, yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Copters says Sim Maverick. Helicopteros says Liz. Okay, fair enough. Sir Joey is here. Will Joby be part of the applicant? No, Joby have not given any update or any information on their European branch yet. For the 80 million grant, no. Nothing coming from Joby. Bear with me, got 1 minute to wrap it up, answer your questions, and I will send you off to Martyn. Big, beautiful Copterelios. Okay, I love it. Liz, she's excited. 10 out of 10. Who can buy? Great. Yes. 8 out of 10. News. Pending war in the Middle East is the biggest macro headache. Yes, I agree. Hope things will be resolved before the earnings call. Yes. I read it on TradingView that Archer Aviation Midnight might have to redesign and delaying FAA certification till 2028. Yeah, let's talk about it different day. We don't have enough time. We will talk about it on Saturday. Okay, we'll focus on this on my Saturday show. Zach is excited as well. RV Capital Insight. Avaz, I agree. It has great support around the $6. Thank you. But yeah, with the macro, it can go lower. Exactly. So again, that's why I'm holding back still. I would be increasing my position through this week and maybe early next week, but I'll be holding for now. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just my own insights, my own strategies. We are transparent. We are not trying to bump and dump stocks. We are just bringing you our positions live and share them with you honestly. I hope you enjoyed today's show. I love the news. I was well excited when I woke up and I saw the tweet. So yeah, let's see what tomorrow brings. That's it from me. Take care of yourselves and each other.